Hi, and welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 12th of July 2023. So a massive short squeeze sends small caps soaring at the end of yesterday's session. Gold up, USD down, and we've got CPI out today for the US, so that will be interesting. US stocks edge higher in catalyst light trade ahead of US CPI. So let's have a look at the CPI. This morning 9 a.m. we've got Bailey speaking once more, but all eyes will be focused on this here. The US CPI forecast to be up month on month, but down another 0.9%. I mean, it's just laughable, isn't it? But there you go. That's what is forecast, and the core down 0.1 to from 0.4. But we'll see whether that actually comes to fruition or not, but that's what the numbers, that's what the forecasts are. I mean, it's just laughable, frankly, but there's lies, damn lies, and statistics, so we'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's have a look at the market's big rally yesterday as it headed into these numbers, and if these numbers come out anywhere near these here, particularly if the month on month is lower and the core is going to be the one. This comes out at 0.1, the markets will be electrified and just scream to the upside. Okay, let's move on, have a look at the Dow, DAX, etc., and see what the market did during yesterday and what we can expect in today's session. So yesterday, like I say, big move for the Dow yesterday, screaming to the upside, which you can see there, and trading up to the 89, well, the 78 and the 89 just above it there, and then you've got that 34,490 level as well. So it's a lot of potential still on the upside to get back to that 34,571 after the small decline a couple of weeks ago. This time I fear that we're going to go straight through this and continue to the upside by the looks of things. You tend to get this where you go, you have one look at it, you come back, you retest, and then you go and move through to the upside there. In the 30-minute chart, well, it says it all, doesn't it, really? From yesterday morning's low to yesterday's close of trade, we had 432 points on the Dow, with just the one red bar there, and that was the kickoff of the Dow, the cash Dow. After that, there were no more red bars. No surprise, really. It's not unusual to see them move the market like this up to any sort of major economic news item. Just in case it's bad, then they've got a buffer to bring the market back down with. In the German DAX, up yesterday as well, up through the 50% retracement from there, drawn to there, projected back. So again, we're heading towards 62 today, and that's going to be the 20 bar moving average, and the 50 EMA will be in the way there. 15,923, work on 15,950. Also 16,000's back on the cards as well. It comes back into play at this level. So again, I'd expect the market to whip up to this sort of level this morning, either pre-market or before. Yesterday, I said about the market going up to the high in the pre-market, and it did. It went up to the high before the cash market kicked in. We then moved lower, and then we continued up to the upside and then followed the Dow. So look at this in a bit more detail in the 5-minute chart. So as I said in yesterday morning's alert, we're likely to see the high tested at 7 a.m. Well, it happened before that. The market came up to it and then screamed through. 96 points this move in the pre-market, which is very, very unusual. Market then put in an 89% retracement and then traded down on the cash, and then they brought the market down to the DP before moving prices back to the upside there, which you can see back through the high. That was the objective yesterday, keep the market above the high. Lovely retracement here back to the high, and not a great deal of volume, but it doesn't matter. It seems to be a great mid-morning trade at the moment in the DAX as well from 11 a.m. as the US traders come on board with the electronic session for the Dow and the S&P, moving the market back up and then we had the Dow at 230. You can see the increase in volume. Had to have a shakeout first, but then as we continued throughout the session and the evening, the market continuing to pile on the numbers as well. So let's have a look at where we are overnight, and you'll see there that not a great deal. We did have a bit of a pullback there, and now we're above yesterday's high, and that's all they need to do. And notice how it's sitting on this area here as well. So the high already through this, so go back to the daily charts and you're looking at 62, like I say, 15,923, but go with 15,950 is probably more the case. Let's have a look at yesterday's trades. Okay, so first couple of days, 43530, 2.38 on the profit factor, slightly down on the win-loss ratio, 56.44, not concerned, still made profits in excess of this with 50-50, so no big deal, just let the winners run and the losers get rid of them, simple as that. So the S&P continuing to move to the upside as well, just through 78 there. We've got the high to the left. Let's just have a look at that. We're at 4458. That's where the market needs to get through. 30 minutes for the S&P yesterday. A bit choppy at the open, but then the Dow was too, and then making its way. And then the squeeze coming in just before the close there in the last 30 minutes. FTSE 100 still down in the doldrums there, and still trading sideways, which you can see as well, just sideways there at the moment. Needs to get back above, let's have a look, let's just draw some, it needs to get back above the 38 at least, which is 7356. Again, we'll just wait and see what the Dow does today. 30-minute chart, shakeout as well there, followed by the up move with the Dow. And in the metals, yesterday silver up and up a bit overnight. So when I say up, they sold it at the 200 MA and the 50 EMA, which can be seen here. No surprise there. And then it's managed to move up. Again, suppressed yesterday when the dollar was actually moving lower. Let's just have a quick look at the dollar. Yeah, you can see there the US dollar declining all week, and yet the price of the metals being again hammered to the downside. Not dramatically, but that should have actually moved up. It's moved up overnight because nobody's selling into it, but they're still trying to suppress the price of both gold and silver. Gold moving up slightly better there during yesterday, and you can see they're holding a bit better. They didn't slam that until the London fix, but then managed to move higher overnight, which you can see there just through yesterday's high. It won't hold, and it'll be pulled back later on at 1 p.m. when we have the London fix. Okay, one last thing, let's have a quick look at the gold-silver ratio, and we can see it's not doing a lot, stuck in a bit of a range there, again showing that silver's probably just slightly bit more positive on the move to the upside, but other than that, that's it, waiting for those CPI numbers out later today. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in